So we're gonna jump back into Kingdom Come Deliverance. So we got this in for the night. Oh, we actually injured our ankles. That's pretty funny. Oh, I think we're getting a phone call. Give me one moment. Apologies, we're getting a call. Okay, so we're getting another one. Sorry about that. So let's see what we injured right there. Player skills. Oh, we get to upgrade some skills. Let's upgrade our reading. So it's all books are cheaper in shops. In the flow when reading, you will get tired and hungry twice as slowly as normal. Let's do this one because I actually want to accumulate quite a bit of books. Let's show warfare. Total fighting skill with weapons are unarmed. More skillful warrior, the faster your attacks are, and the harder it is for an opponent to defend against them. Also, your weapons will be less damage by attacking and defending. New perk points unlock at 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. Okay. Greater chance of drawing opponent's blood. More damage with sword. Greater chance of poisoning when you hit him. Let's do the blood letter. Show us here, and we'll show more on the sword. Do a blunt strike. The fell here. Slash, stab, stab. Let's learn this one. Show less, and with our stats, we're gonna upgrade the main. Let's see, increase sight of distance, fast travel, wander, insomniac. Let us collapse this one, we'll come back to that one later. Let's do featherweight, falling will cause less damage. The vitality, sprinter, run faster. Run slower, but keep it up for longer. Bleed slower. So let's do Marathon Man. And our speech. Increase speech by 3 when talking to nobles and wealthy. Final offer. Let's do Highborn. So with that, we're gonna head on out. So Tomberg's over there. So we're gonna report to the bailiff. Let's see what other quests we have. Quest log. So we have the bailiff one. The main one, just get the sword back. Find the nightingales and a good thief. So we have to do the miller one. So let's see. Let us fast travel. Don't want to spend a ridiculous amount of time just traveling across this. Just to get our mission. And we should be able to run across anyways. There's Neunhof. Perfect. Didn't even encounter any bandits on this one, so let's head to the lower gate. And actually, let's go train with Captain Bernard.
Good day to you.
Good day to you. Let us train.
Can I ask?
Perkstein
is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out and I can move back into the chambers.
He is quite funny.
What kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
Okay.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
Definitely makes sense.
Thank you.
That's it for right now.
That's all I wanted to know.
I was afraid something might have happened to
Good
you.
luck to you.
Skalitz.
Now, what would happen to me? I can look after myself.
A couple townspeople. Let's wash up real quick. Because our helmet was a little dirty there. So, let's go head to the bailiff and let us get this guard duty going. Oh, looks like there's one. Carol Bushman. Love all the little details in this game. It's quite astonishing, to be honest. So, let's head to the bailiff and see what he needs. Just running on through. Definitely a very, very pretty game, to be honest. So our stamina is running out a little bit slower than it did before. Which means we can run a little bit longer, opposed to being super fast. We were able to release another episode of Rome 2. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon to definitely wage more war with Pontus. So let's head to the bailiff. Should be upstairs. Let's see what he needs. Oh, excuse me, madame. Pardon. Let's give him a chat.
God be with you.
And be with you.
Master
Something
Bailiff,
going on here.
is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
Good to know. Let's
I'm
try
to
and
put
pay
myself under
upstairs.
the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
Then you should look after us better. Why was she?
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
Never broke a sweat.
I never even broke a sweat.
You're a bit high and mighty, aren't you? Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
May the Lord watch over you.
May the Lord watch over you. So, looks like we're going to head to... Is it Valchik? Let's go pick our armory kit up. So, our kit should be over here, and we have to meet between 11 and 7. Which we're gonna go pick up the kit, then we're gonna meet up with Nightingale at the church. See how this episode goes. Should be quite the fun one as we walk through Rattay here. Just kind of getting different ideas for our Valheim build. Let's run on through. Which I think Friday we're gonna probably play Valheim for quite a bit of hours. I think I posted it already, but I have to double check the schedule. And we'll probably get into Red Dead over the weekend. Ah, here we go.
Have you come from the bailiff?
Yes, I did. Guard.
I was told to pick up a
Guard.
kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Very true. So padded coif, a bludgeoned. So let's go see about this. Armor. I mean, at least we have the bludgeoned. We could put the new coif on, I think. Oh no, we already have one. So let's go meet with Nightingale. No, I did not mean to smack her mouse with that. Okay, let's run on through. So in our Valheim game, we've actually finished our Viking huts, but we're kind of looking around getting different ideas. These are some pretty cool buildings. I've noticed that there's a bunch of small things. Oh, we found the butcher. Pretty cool guardsman right there. So we have a beggar. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Alright, let's go find Nightingale. Should be around here. So let's just search for him on church ground. Is that him? Oh, that's a guard. Definitely should be around. Don't see anyone standing back here though. Probably means that he's excuse me. He's probably inside, to be honest. Is this him? Rattay Parish Priest.
Take care now.
Let's see if he's upstairs. I really doubt it, but oh, nothing. So this is kind of amusing. There's Ringlet, and there's Tonda. Join Nightingale on patrol between 11 and 7. May have to wait. Oh, there he is. Damn Nightingale.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Yep.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Possibly. Yeah, that's
Teresa.
me.
Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men.
Very true.
Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
Wanted to serve.
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Very
Come
true.
with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
I can understand that. So let's go.
This is our church, St. Matthew's.
So we're gonna walk. Pretty church.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters.
Can understand
The
that.
gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This
Does
is our
happen,
rat
though.
house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there,
Your
and
opponent's
our
flee,
maestro
combat, you can chase them
protonotarius, the scribe.
Give me a chance. It's
And
happening.
You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard.
Come right up.
Naturally,
No
we have
need
an
to be
executioner
shy.
too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be
Okay.
proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
for the house. Garden and field.
Okay.
Knives, axes, rakes.
Swordsmith over here on the right.
Get the best right here.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people. I don't want...
Let's go see what's going on.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
Okay.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armor?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
From the armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's
Very
true.
What would you know about it?
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No,
true.
certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now?
So amusing.
Didn't hurt too much.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian.
Could be worse. At the end of the day, taking care of people should be the goal. I think.
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. You should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon.
Definitely.
Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Definitely hope not. Jane Birdie Jessica. So we're gonna walk with his guard. Keep patrolling through Rattay. Greatly appreciate all the new viewers, all the new subscribers, all the views of late, all the platforms, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
If I can see that. Head down the village over here.
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
I can see that. Definitely a cool little village.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Good to know. So this looks like we're going to patrol up into this little area.
Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Definitely cool stonework here. Just looking at their scaffolding, their walkway up here. Getting different ideas. So there's the Lord of Lipa. This is a cool little... Blacksmith.
I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too.
Yeah.
You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
Yeah.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. This is a shop. So this looks like we're cutting through the first ale house, wandering through the back a little bit. You have a little garden in the back.
The Rattay fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it.
This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hamish made into an armory.
That's pretty awesome. So let's keep on cruising with Mr. Nightingale through the inner part of this castle. Let me check my phone real quick. Hold on. Okay. Nothing to really check, thankfully. Not thankfully, I suppose. So let us.
I could
keep
die
on
of shame to be reduced to begging. But what am I to
Trolling.
do?
God be with you, Benish. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Oh yeah, it's quiet.
Where's Moimir anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that.
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
In the tavern.
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Let's go find them. Looks like we found someone drinking on guard.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard.
Wow, it was just a while ago. Bloody hogs.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Dude, it's a trip.
That fool got me all worked up.
Can definitely tell.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Sure, let's have a game.
Why not?
Turn on my lights real quick.
St. George, guide my hand.
So it looks like we're playing a dice game. So if you want to try your hand at gambling, it's possible to play a dice game of Farkle, a respectable tavern. So 3 of a kind multiplied. Okay, good to know. So let us hold the die and let's score and roll. And we'll score and pass. Ooh.
We'll see.
Got another one, so we're pretty much tied up right here. See how he does with this one. Possibly a bust or triples. Damn. So he's on a streak right now. He got quads.
This'll be the one.
Damn.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night.
Okay.
Bringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Definitely good to know. So let's set a torch. Looks like we're following Nightingale. And let's go ring the bell. Pretty snazzy song.
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
No, I didn't know she did that.
She only started not long ago.
Guys, you're a little chatty over there. So let's go keep wandering on this patrol. Let's go do this bell ringing. Super chill game. Definitely dig all the mechanics. The story so far has been fun. Even though we haven't got super deep into it, but quite enjoyable, especially the reading mechanic. Eventually we'll get some more money, start accumulating some books.
And his murderers took everything I had.
Just keep on fighting Nightingale. Following Nightingale. Let's see. So it looks like we're heading down there. And I also think the soundtrack quite fitting, I suppose. See if we can run over there and wait for lovely Nightingale. Run through all of this. So apparently we need a torch to cross into this town. Not it is forbidden. So let's go close the Trader's Tavern. Should be down the road over here. And let's hang off on running. Recover some of our stamina, and we'll keep running. And let's make sure they are closed.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No,
This is gonna go well.
We can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to
pigs and
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir.
Jesus.
Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my ass. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he hiding under the table, maybe? No. Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough.
Yep.
You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Ooh, this yokel. We're having another rematch, I guess.
That'll teach you how to talk to your betters.
Let's get the few hits on him. Come on. There we go.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, your grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities as the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go.
Very true.
Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Hell yeah. I'm hungry too. Give me a chicken or something. Keeping the peace. So, the prey. Eat Lord Capon at dawn. And with that, we're going to head back to our bed in the miller's home. And we're gonna save there and slide off of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And just like Valheim, we'll probably pick a day where we'll do a very long stream in each of the games that we've been playing. minus realms. We'll probably think about doing maybe a 3-4 hour stream of Kingdom Come Deliverance, then a 3 or 4 hour stream of Odyssey, and what other major game are we playing? I think Red Dead Redemption, and maybe even Bannerlord, and for sure Ancestry. So we'll probably pick a week here soon. Schedule one heavy game of Rome and then one long game of these games. So let's get our torch out as it is a little dark. So let us fast travel down to the Miller spot. Talk to Teresa.
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you too. Let's see.
I'd like to know.
So, how'd you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
Very true.
That's all.
That's all I want to really know. And let's end dialogue. So let me see, what quest can I do? New DLC. Mill wench before. So we're probably gonna save here. Let's open our weapons. We can actually dump that in. These green hose. The old boots. Take those off. I'll actually put on the other ones. Set these back. Let's add the boots. And with that, we're going to slide off for this week. So hopefully next week we'll reorganize the schedule a little bit so that way we can do longer streams of certain games. So until then, we're going to sleep and save it up here. Bada bing. Cool. Let's see, let's make sure that we saved. That was 4 minutes ago.